didn't grow up with like the ability to video everything instantly in the moment.
Yeah,
So these kids can actually go back and see,
the
like,
trauma.
relive the trauma over and
Yeah,
over again in real time, which
I
makes
think
it
that's the
worse. Like
worst part of it.
we get that is the worst part of it. Like we can, I feel like for us, because we grew up in a time where it wasn't nothing. I mean, we could have recorded, but no one could afford a video
Yeah,
camera.
yeah, you
know.
just color
We
clip
walking
back
around with that
then.
big ass shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
big
yeah,
camera,
yeah.
like,
But
yeah.
it's literally lots of things that have gone into our memory Rolodex. Like sometimes it
Hmm.
gets triggered smells, sounds, moments or whatever. Like something like, ooh, damn, like damn. But can you imagine like flicking through your phone and that's what pops up?
Yeah.
And then you watch it because it's something that probably doesn't even the little girl looks like all of 5, 6 years old. That's something that this whole incident will go way back into her brain,
Mm-hmm.
but she'll get to be able to play it over and over and over and
I
over.
mean, you know, with trauma and depression and having that type of survivor's instinct that develops after living through that type of trauma is that when you're small and you don't have like the technology, right? It's going to repeat anyway. You know, anytime you go through any type of trauma, you go through this repetition of the trauma in your mind anyway, right?
Yeah.
This is why they tell you it's better for you to get out and be active and exercise and do all this stuff because exercising releases endorphins
Positive endorphins.
and it heals you. It heals you mentally, right? You playing video games, it distracts you and you know going out and doing stuff like that. But when you're small and you're a child, like if you when you're a child, like your parents are God to you. You know, that's all you
Mm-hmm.
know, right? You get that love from your parents, and it's this thing where you believe any and everything your parents tell you when you're small, you know?
Yeah.
And when they go and reject you, or they neglect you, or they abuse you, you then start to associate that trauma, that neglect, that abuse as love because you're craving that from your parents. And when they don't give that to you, right? The thing that you end up doing is you withdraw into yourself. And that's not good either. You know, you end up especially if you never heal from that trauma, you know.
Yeah.
So I think it's doubly worse that she has the device. Like if her father and I'm mad at the dad, right? Because if you're a man of the house, right, you should be able to tell your wife, don't talk to my kids like that. You know,
Right.
like I've been told that by my wife. I've told that to my wife, you know, when it comes to the kids. But like I'm like, yo, you need to calm down a little bit because you kind of going off for no reason, you know what I mean? And she's just like, but they this and that. I'm like, they're kids. That's what they do, you know? And because she was raised by herself, a lot of the things that they do as siblings, she doesn't get it.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like
Mm-hmm.
the little bickering and little fighting and little
Like,
punching.
girl, that's it. That's what they do. And they're gonna be fine in 10 minutes.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
know.
You know, but for her it's like a big deal like because she wants them to love each other and you know but there should be to me in that situation the father should have stepped in after maybe he did it after he you reassured his daughter that
Girls,
she was
yeah.
loved and everything but he should have definitely went back to his wife and been like yo what the fuck was that all about